Welcome to Sacramento, capital city of California. National eyes focus on Sacramento because of the powerful influence California holds on the rest of the world. Hello everyone, I'm Melinda Tremalio. This sun-shining Monday marks the end of 3 days of demonstrations here by our gay and lesbian community. Demonstrations demanding our equal rights and more AIDS funding. 7 months in the planning, this weekend's events were designed to bring the message home. And we did.
Shake, 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 shake. 2, 4, 6, 8, Orange County, ain't so straight.
For the next hour, we'll share with you all the highlights of this incredible weekend. From the largest march in Sacramento history to rally highlights with Jesse Jackson. From the dramatic die-in on the Capitol steps to the civil disobedience at the governor's office, we'll take you there. Plus, a gay tour of California's Golden Capitol. Stay with us. We have all the highlights from the March on Sacramento. Rain or shine, nothing could stop us from bringing the message home. The first event for the March on Sacramento is the march itself. It's Saturday morning and I'm here at the Capitol Mall on N Street in Sacramento. It has been raining all weekend, but that hasn't dampened the spirits nor the enthusiasm of the people who are committed from our community. They are here to bring the message home.
Gay rights!
What's your name?
Albert Bell.
All you people are from San Diego?
That's right, yeah.
And you're out here to march in the rain?
That's right.
And you're having a good time?
Yeah!
All right. And you're proud to be gay? All right.
2, 4, 6, 8, Orange County, ain't so straight.
What's your name?
Oscar Feliciano.
And you're from where?
Orange County,
And you're
California.
marching in the rain?
You betcha. We'll march in hail if we have to stop AIDS.
Okay, wonderful. Hello. What's your name?
Terry.
Are you proud here today?
Yeah, very proud.
Having a good time?
Yeah, very proud. Very proud, very happy.
Okay. You happy today?
Yeah, really happy.
Okay. Thank you for marching today. All right. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Kitty Fulton.
Where are you from?
Anaheim.
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 Is here representing Anaheim. You're here. Why are you here? Tell me.
Because I think it's real important right now for all of us to be united and tell the non-gay community that there are certain issues that need to be addressed.
So you're willing to come out here and march in the rain?
That's right.
And it's wonderful.
It is. This
Okay.
crowd is fantastic.
This is a wonderful crowd. All from where?
Orange County!
Long Beach.
Irvine.
All right.
6, 8, Orange County, ain't so straight. 2, 4, 6, 8, Orange County, ain't so straight. We want action, Jesse Jackson. We want action, Jesse Jackson. We are proud.
All right, Los Angeles. Hey, hey.
We won't let them call us queer. Sound off. Sound off. Sound off.
All right.
Bob Mackey.
All right, the girls from the sorority at UCLA. This is wonderful.
No.
Okay.
No, we are not here officially from the sorority.
Okay.
It is just the members, and it just so happens that this is all we had to wear today.
But you're here representing the cause of what?
Lesbian
Tell us
rights.
right there. Tell those people right there what you're doing here.
Lesbian and Gay Rights.
That's right, you're here today.
That's why we're here today.
All right, thank you very much. Here.
Action equals life. Silence equals death. Action equals life. Silence equals death. Action equals life.
Hi, what's your name?
George Kelly from the
And-
center,
Where are you from?
from Los Angeles.
Oh, all right. Glad to be here today.
It's wonderful. It's really exciting. Even in the rain, it's great.
Let me talk to you about this sign. What does this sign say here? Mom says, wear your rubbers and don't play in puddles. Mom, I'm doing one out of the two. Happy Mother's Day. What's your name?
Ray McKenzie.
Where are you from, Ray?
Davis, not very far.
Oh, not very far from here, so around Sacramento.
Yeah, indeed.
And you were marched in the rain today.
A bit. It wasn't like late years ago when it was a foot deep and I really needed these.
But you were prepared.
Yeah.
And you were happy to march today.
Yeah.
The sun is coming out now.
Last time it was flooded.
So this is even better than last time.
It was better weather than the last time.
And
yeah.
you're proud to march today.
Oh yes, very much
Okay.
so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, today we not only have some of the greatest people within our community talking to us, we have some of the greatest entertainment. It's our time to shine, now and forever. It's a time to change and reach for the dreams, 'cause we're all miracles and walking through this mystery. Mary Hendrickson. Is it incredible? Wow.
Dr. Lenore Kawani running on the independent ticket.
Amen.
So good afternoon, sisters and brothers. It's an honor and privilege to be here with you all, and I have a plan to motivate our next president. I'm not here today as a candidate paying a courtesy call to a constituency from whom I want votes. No, I'm here today as a black leader who is outspoken, insistent, and militantly pro-gay. And not only am I pro-gay, not only am I pro-gay in Greenwich Village or in Castro Street, but I'm pro-gay all over this country, from East Harlem to East Los Angeles, in fact, all over the world, from Cuba to Libya. By pro-gay, I mean that I'm committed to the full inclusion of lesbians and gays as lesbians and gays in the economic, political, and cultural leadership and life of our country, and I'm willing to do whatever needs to be done by whatever means necessary to see that they are.
You know, the first time I came to Sacramento was in 1962. In gay history, that's post-hardware, pre-boutique. I was so young and naive then, I thought I was closeted. It's called the Michael Jackson syndrome. Michael's not in the closet, she's in the vault, which can only be opened by Geraldo Rivera. Well, actually, a lot of things have changed in San Francisco since I first came. You know, now we have our own gay patron saint, St. Francis the Sissy. For his miracle, he changed breakfast into brunch. We also had a mayor in San Francisco, Dianne Feinstein. She wants to run for governor now, but that basic Planet of the Apes hairdo won't work down south. Who did your hair? Pet World? Diane was going to be here today, but she's at home waxing her floors and laundering her money.
And I want you to look at our flag, our rainbow flag, and I want you to look at it with pride in your heart. Because we too have a dream. And what is our dream? Ours is more than an American dream. It's a universal dream. Because in South Africa, we're black and white. In Northern Ireland, we're Protestant and Catholic. And in Israel, we're Jew and Muslim. And our mission is to reach out and teach people to love and not to hate. And you know, the reality of the situation is that before we as an individual meet, the only thing we have in common is our sexuality. And in the AIDS crisis, and I have AIDS, and in the AIDS crisis, if there's any one word that describes our community's reaction to AIDS, the word is love, love, love.
Okay, the sun is coming out. Let's see those umbrellas going down. What a sight. What a sight. Look at those umbrellas coming down. We made it one more time. We're still here. We're still here.
It's really great to be part of this community. I moved to San Francisco 12 years ago, and it was the bicentennial year, and I figured I'd do something. You know, I've been living there. I've just grown so much. My lover and I went to a workshop for lesbians and monogamous relationships, and she met somebody there. But you know, you folks are, you're wet. You're wet. very, very wet. And I just think you're so wonderful. You know, it's so hard to come out. I came out to my parents, and that was one of the hardest things I ever did. You know, I was nervous how to do it, like they wouldn't like me, you know. And I came out to them, and they really got mad. You know, they threatened my life. They threw plantain bananas at me, and then they got total revenge. After 1 month, they forgot. But when they were mad at me, you know, I couldn't even live with them. I had to call my other relatives to see if I could stay with them. I called my Aunt Sonia, who was a very, you know, worldly woman, and I said, Aunt Sonia, my parents are so mad at me because I'm homosexual. And Aunt Sonia said, why, the Gomezes have always been homosexual. There was your grandfather, Miguel Gomez, and he was Crown Empress of Puerto Rico. And he slept with Ricardo Montalban, and they had tattoo. My name is Margaret Gomez, and I'm on the lam. It's against the law to be what I am. I'm wanted in Georgia and Texas too, cause Jerry Falwell, I don't like what I do, but I know what's wrong. I know what's right. I know what feels good in my bed at night. I never stole a car. I never shot a gun. I just love those lesbians. You know, last October we were really moved. And we said that what we were going to do was to bring the message home. And today we bring the message home. In the spirit of the March on Washington, we're going to continue to fight. And for love and for life, we're not going to go back. No, not ever.
Let us welcome John Dukakis as he brings greetings and the answer from the governor. John Dukakis.
Thank you very much.
Ron, audio kid.
I appreciate being invited here. I appreciate being welcomed so warmly as I marched with you.
I gotta say.
As I stopped the rain.
Yeah, I need an audio kid.
And I do bring you greetings from my father, which I would like to communicate right now. We do appreciate everything that was done for us today in accommodating my ability to speak. And I just want to read this for you. Although I am unable to participate in this march on Sacramento today, I want you to know that my thoughts and my support are with you. I believe that our government, at both the state and federal level, should work to protect the civil rights of all our citizens, including those in the gay and lesbian community. No American should live in fear of losing a job, being denied housing, or any opportunity available to others because of his or her sexual orientation. Gay and lesbian citizens deserve the full rights and protections and freedoms guaranteed to all Americans.
I care deeply because I love you very much. We the people must all come together. Our mission is to keep America strong and make America better. Must reach out and affirm the humanity of all of our people, whether they're red or yellow, or brown, or black, or white, whether they're Christian or Muslim or Jew, whatever their religious persuasion may be, their sex or their sex orientation may be, we must affirm the bottom line, which each of us has a soul, each has a person, each is somebody. Let's reach out and make room for all of the American people.
Following the march and the rally, bringing the message home continues tonight with a wonderful block party. I'm here on the corner of 20th and K Street in front of one of the most popular gay bars in downtown Sacramento, Faces. I'm going to talk with some of the people here that came to the march. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris, did you march today?
I did.
Okay. Why did you march?
Why did I march? I marched to show my support towards the cause. I felt it was very important that though I couldn't do anything directly, indirectly I could show my support, and in numbers will be strong.
By being here. That's wonderful. What's your name?
Garrison.
Garrison, the rally today, when they had all the speakers, were you touched by any of those speakers? Did something hit home for you?
Yeah, a lot of them were really good. I was really moved by the composer that wrote the song. I thought that he had put in a lot of thought into the song, and it came out in his speech. And he really moved me, the composer.
A Time to Shine.
And, the black politician that's running for an independent candidate for president. I thought she was wonderful, and she's got my vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll be glad to hear that. Your name is?
Ted.
Ted, you marched today?
Yes, I did.
In the rain?
In the rain.
You really have to be committed to march in the rain like that, don't you?
I'm a very committed individual when it comes to gay rights and also the AIDS issues.
It's wonderful. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
And you marched today?
Yes, I did.
Right. Did you enjoy the rally?
Yeah, it was good.
Did something hit home for you? Something? Did somebody say something that you didn't know about before?
Yeah, well, this one speaker, I don't exactly remember where he's from. I think the Black Gay Men's Coalition or whatnot said a couple things about equal rights across the board, and everybody making sure that everybody gets their civil liberties and their unalienable rights, and that's something that each community kind of works on their own. It'd be kind of nice if we could spread that out a little bit more.
All human beings.
Yeah,
Part of the entertainment this weekend is the very talented, wonderful Helen Reddy. the Capitol building right now on a Sunday morning where the die-in is taking place. And this is Scott Hardy, the co-chair of this event.
Right.
Tell me exactly what's happening here, Scott.
We're having a die-in. We want to leave the remembrance of our people we lost to AIDS on the steps of the Capitol of Sacramento. We want to make the Major aware that there is a compelling need. Our brothers and sisters are dying of AIDS by the thousands, and he's saying, who cares? Well, we care, and we're here to say that out loud, and to leave chalk marks of the bodies of people we love, and their names. We're having readers, we're having monitors, we have people volunteering to leave part of themselves here, and their feelings and their love. And hopefully, Tuesday morning, when they all come back to work, these will still be here.
I am here with Sandy Scott, who flew all the way up here from Los Angeles.
Right. There are about 60 of us from United Spirit Church of Religious Science in West Hollywood.
Okay. And you came up for the march and the rally yesterday.
Right.
And today you're here for the die-in demonstration.
Absolutely. It's just such a powerful idea. It's not violent. It's just an amazing statement. I wouldn't miss it for anything. I have my sister here from Marin County and all of us, and we'll do anything. I don't want my friends to die anymore.
This has been coming for a long time for us. We're going to begin the process now. When you lay down, think of the people you love. We're here to support you and nurture you through this. We love you all. We're very glad you're here. You're part of us, we're part of you. You're no longer alone. We are a community of gay and lesbian people, fighting for our rights to be who we are, fighting for equal rights. Equal rights. Equal rights under the law.
Richard Britton. Al Meisner. Kevin Beverly. Jim Brockman. Jr. Ed Mock. Eddie Moore. Tom Broderick. Richard Brogan. Clint Moncrief. Richard Brooks. Eric Bonas. Harold Brown. Wayne Morden. Ron. Mac Brown. Miguel Morgado. Rory. Michael Brown. Henry Morgan. Love you, Dad. Patrick Claude Brown. John E. Morgan. Mark Bourne. Lyle. David Brownlead. Chuck Morris. Manny. Bill Prozac. David Morris. Mark. Patrick Bryan. Don Morris. Marie. Michael M. Bryan. Tom Cookingham. Thomas Morris. Our Mike. Tom Morrison. Mikey. Bruna. Bill Mundy. James Motley. Dick Carver. Janelle Burke. David Taggart. Joe Castillo. Donald Bush. Michael Talbot. Bud Castleman. Alan Caswell. Frank Cartino. Joseph Catalano. Paul Castro. John Cavalcante. Howard Taylor Jr. J. Michael Caves. Michael Taylor. Jack Cavalish. Don Chatwine. Tom Fazan. Al Cherry. Clayburgh. James Michael Fry. Marie Clevenger. John Fry. Scott Cleaver. Michael Cuban. Steve Gracie. Gary. No more! No more! No more! No more! No more! No
I'm remembering my friend Paul Woodville.
He passed away from AIDS?
Uh-huh.
How long ago?
I've lost track. I've lost at least 30 people. And sometimes I see names on here that I know and forgot they died. That's how many it's been.
Dear friends, co-workers, peers, brothers, people I was with every day and I could call and we'd work together and share together, are no longer among us. It is, it's unbearable. And if we've done such a poor job of taking care of the 65,000 who are with AIDS, what will it be like when the 1.5 million who are seropositive have to face whether they will have AIDS or not? As poor a job as we've done, we have done well. Oh, we've been loving. We've created a great infrastructure of service, of buddy system, of home care, of love. But we can only do so much. They must come and help. They must hear us. They must hear our cry. We can't bear the grief, care for the sick and the dying. We simply have to have help.
Singing for our lives. We are gentle, loving people, and we are singing for our lives.
It's Monday morning. I'm here at the Capitol building, and all of a sudden Sacramento has come alive. People are coming to work. There's a lot more action around here, and continuing to bring the message home. John here is going to get arrested today. And why are you going to get arrested, John?
Basically, what we're trying to do is to show the governor that we're tired of all his antics and his disregard for our community. We're together again, and we will be together for the rest of our lives.
My name is Albert Bell, and we're here because we feel the governor has been very retrograde in his legislation, in vetoing AIDS legislation and in vetoing AB1, and we feel that he's led a war against us, and we're here today to put our bodies on the line where our hearts and our spirits are, which is to say enough is enough. Too many people have died, too little has been done.
But some people call you radical. What do you say when people call you radical?
What I say is that conservatives worship dead radicals. That all the heroes of the conservative movement were in their time radical individuals. Radical, I think, is very proud when people consider me a radical, because it means the radius of something. It means encircling the entire idea, which I think is a very healthy thing to do, rather than to have a monodimensional point of view. So yeah, this could be considered radical, but what's really radical is that I've lost 115 friends in 6 years. This is radical. And the governor has done nothing about this. This is radical.
I'm here to get arrested because the governor needs to know that as the leader of this state, and because the state is in many ways the leader of the country, it's his responsibility, his mandated responsibility, to do something about the AIDS crisis in California that's significant and not just lip service. And he also needs to recognize some of the other issues that are major issues to his constituents. So I'm here to bring him that message.
What's your name?
Bob Hansen.
And Bob, let me read this on the back here. It says, peacekeeper, legal observer, and you're from Orange County.
Yeah.
And what does that mean exactly? You're a peacekeeper today of what?
That means that we're here to make sure that peace is kept, that people aren't acting violently, that if the police or any of our people start to get a little bit out of hand, we record what goes on and we make sure that things are changed and people calm down. Because we're a nonviolent group, we want to be seen as nonviolent. We want our message to get across, but we don't want to use violent means to do that.
It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning, and the people here are going to march through these doors into the Capitol, down the hallway to the governor's office, and we're going to follow them.
No more vetoes! 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 We want the governor! We want the governor! We want the governor! governor. We want the 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 governor. Stop AIDS now! 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 Stop AIDS now!
We demand a state-funded, fully comprehensive, culturally sensitive, sex-positive AIDS education and prevention program, which will include all departments of health, health clinics, state government agencies, penal institutions, and educational systems. We demand an end to violence against women. This includes state-sanctioned economic violence in the form of unequal pay for equivalent work. Further, we demand a state-funded system of shelters for battered women and their families. We demand the state recognize the sanctity of our unique gay and lesbian family structures, and that the state legally recognize our unions. Hey!
The governor's secretary has just announced that the governor will not be in his office for 2 hours, and he still refuses to see the members of our community.
We're going to stay and propose these demands until he does come out. We're going to stay here until we get some response from his office.
We just watched a confrontation here in front of the governor's office. The police were trying to close the doors. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, and you were right there in the middle. What actually
I'm
happened?
the support coordinator for this function, and this is a nonviolent demonstration, and the police came in and immediately tried to close the doors. They pushed this woman down and kicked her, and they repeatedly slammed the door into her while she was screaming to stop. And the badge number is 2219. This officer was violent, absolutely violent. As we screamed non-violence, he kept slamming the door into this woman laying right here.
This is Governor Duke's response to lesbian and gay rights, setting the police on his constituents. Stand back. Back it up a little more. Yes. I think so, yes.
Go ahead.
We're around the side of the Capitol building here, and we believe that they are arresting people upstairs here and then taking him down to this room in the bottom here, and this is where the people that are being arrested will come out, and we're waiting for that. And your name is?
Michael.
And Michael, your lover is being arrested?
Yes.
Okay. And you're a support person. Tell me what that is.
Well, a support person is to be here when they come out, if they have problems with their bail, to be here to provide that, to make sure that they're kept track of and that you don't lose track of who went where, because that'd be real easy to do with this large number of people. Someone could get lost in the shuffle, and that would be terrifying.
Yes, it would be. Part of what we do on the show is take you on a tour of the places we're at. And last night, I corralled this young college student, Joel, into showing us what Sacramento is like. Hi, Joel.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay. You're a college guy here?
Yeah, I go to Sacramento State University.
Okay. How long have you lived here?
All my life.
So you really know this city.
Yeah. Yeah, I could show you just about anything you want to see here.
Anything at all, Joel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just about.
Where are we standing right now?
This area is called affectionately by the gay community Lavender Heights. It's also called Midtown by some of the businesses, which are mostly either gay-owned or gay
operated.
Yeah,
Okay.
or
That's okay. This is the gay area of
right.
Sacramento.
And it's very supportive of the gay community.
Okay.
The businesses, even though not all of them are gay-owned or operated.
Okay. And back here, what is this bar here?
That's the Western. That used to be a straight redneck hick bar, but it's right across the street from Faces, which is one of the hot spots of the Sacramento gay life, and I guess they just couldn't stand it, so it's now gay.
The West. I know. I was in the Western last night. That's quite some bar.
You were in there? What were you doing in there?
No, I went in Faces last night. Now, do you frequent these bars here?
No, not a lot. If I go out, I go to Faces to dance. And just down the street is the Lambda Center, which serves the gay community.
Okay, let's go take a look at it.
All right.
We've just come about a block down the street here from Faces, and we are at where, Joel?
The Lambda Community Center.
Do you come here?
No, I don't really, unless I'm going to be giving a donation or picking up a T-shirt for the March on Sacramento, that sort of thing. Okay. As it says, it's the Lambda Community Center serving the gay and lesbian community. They have hot lunches for people with AIDS. They have rap sessions for teens and women and people having problems with coming out.
So in general, it's for the whole gay community.
Right, okay. And it's, as you can see, it's just an old house, a great old house that they fixed up, and they're putting it to really good use for the gay community.
So this seems like a very busy corner. This is the corner of 20th and Ellen. Is it always this busy?
Yeah, well, it should be. Right across the street from the Lambda Center is the Mercantile Saloon, also known as the Merc, famous for its happy hour. It's one of the most popular places in Sacramento also.
Okay, let's go over and see some of it.
All right. This is the entrance to the Merc. It's the bottom half of this beautiful old house.
What kind of a bar is this here, Joe?
It's kind of a dark and smoky bar. Like I said, they're famous for their happy hour.
Oh, they are. And the neighborhood around here, this is very residential. I mean...
Yeah, the gay community has a lot to do with the restoration of old buildings like this and fixing it up to use as businesses or as residences. Unfortunately, they tore a lot of these great buildings down in the 60s, but just in the 70s they started renovating them and living them and using them.
And around here, to live in this area, this is a gay and lesbian area around here, is it expensive?
No, it's not. I used to live just up J Street, not too many blocks away. I had a great flat in an old building, and I paid $235 a month, and it was great. That's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap.
Yeah,
It's very cheap.
yeah.
Is that when you were single and living alone?
Yeah, that was when I was single. Yeah.
Those days are gone, huh,
They're
Joe?
gone,
Oh, my God. All right. Where can we go now from the Mercantile Saloon? Where do you want to take us next?
Just across the railroad tracks is the Sacramento AIDS Foundation.
Been around for a long time up here?
It's been around for at least a few years. I just got involved with it a few years ago when I started donating heavily to it and finding out the services it offers to people with AIDS.
It's wonderful. Now, where can we go next in Sacramento?
Want to go to the Leather Bar or the Gay Beach?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. We'll talk about that. But either the Leather Bar or the Gay Beach, they have something to look forward to.
Okay.
Joe, we traveled quite a distance to get to this point here. Where are we?
Yeah, we're on Broadway now, in the grid of the downtown area where the letters follow. Broadway is equal to Z Street, so it's right on the edge. And right to the right of us is a residential area. But right behind us is, you can see it's unmarked, but it's the Leather Bar that I was talking to you about. Actually, I should clarify that. It's Leather, Western, and Levi Bar, called the Rec Room.
The Rec Room. And
Yeah.
have you ever been here?
Well, yeah, actually, this was the first bar I went to, the first gay bar. I was 16.
Is that right?
It was at a different location, and I had a fake ID, and it was pretty exciting.
It was your first experience in a gay bar. What was it like?
It was very dark, and it was very exciting. I was with a friend of mine that I worked with, and they had pool tables and all these leather guys. It was great.
Do you ever come back here when you socialize and go out and have fun in town?
Yeah, Sacramento is really has a very conservative feeling to it, and if you ever want to go somewhere to see outrageous people or just be a little outrageous or just play some pool, go to the Rec Room. And it's kind of convenient. Right next door is a motorcycle shop, and then they sell weenies right next to that, and then on the other side is a video arcade with video rentals. So what more could you ask
So
for?
it's like a little center here.
Sort of, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to go someplace exciting.
The Gay Beach.
And there actually is a beach here in Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento is nestled right where the Sacramento River and the American River meet, and along the banks of the American River is sort of an unofficial gay beach, and I'll show it to you.
Okay, the sun is out. We should get some hot bodies here, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Now, Joel, we just came about, what, 3 miles or so?
Something like that. Yeah, we just came through all the way through downtown, and we're now on the north side. And right behind us, behind this raised area, is the unofficial gay beach where gay people come, especially in the summer, just to get some sun and relax. And
do they have their clothes on?
Well, that's optional. You've got to be careful, though.
So you can feel free when you come here. Okay, but you have to be careful.
Yeah, because on the river where the beaches are, actually we had floods a couple years ago and it washed up all this great sand, and so there's some nice beach area. But the policemen have this boat that they go up and down looking for nudists. So you've got to have your swimsuit ready.
Do you come here, Joel?
Yeah, I come here.
You wear your bathing suit when you come here? You don't have to answer that if you want to, but let's take a walk up there and see what it's like.
I keep my bathing suit handy. I'll just say that.
Okay. Now, Joel, we've been walking a ways here to get down to the beach, but it's really not a beach, is it?
Well, no, it's on the river, the American River, and to access it, you've got to do this. You've just got to go from where the roads end until beach starts.
And there's a lot of bushes here. There's a lot of trees. You know what? One thing I noticed about walking, it's very quiet and peaceful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it's gorgeous. Let's get down to the water.
Okay.
So this is the beach.
Yeah, this is along the banks of this river is where, especially in this area, is where a lot of gay people come in the summer to lay in the sun.
And it's quiet here. It's nice. It's really beautiful. I mean, I know it's not even summer yet, but it feels like it. It's
yeah,
nice.
it's great. and the river, you can swim in it. It's kind of cold, but cold all year round, especially now. But it's pretty nice. It's really refreshing.
So on the weekends you can come here and have a good time?
Yeah, if you or just on the afternoon if you don't have time to go out of town. But that's one of the other good things about Sacramento is if you have time, you can go to San Francisco. It's an hour and a half away. You could go to Reno. It's a couple hours. There's a lot of things that's very near Sacramento besides the river, which is a very nice local thing that you could see.
We have a little from the beach here to the graffiti on the wall out here, huh?
Yeah. Gee, I have no idea what that means. Don't ask me.
I don't know. Somebody had a good time, though, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Every city you have graffiti.
Yeah.
And speaking of writing things, I see we picked up a couple papers here, and this is the most popular paper here in Sacramento?
This is the best gay newspaper of Sacramento. It's called MGW, which stands for Mom, Guess What? Isn't that a great name?
It's a great name.
Linda Berner has published this and worked on this for years and years, and she has struggled through good and bad, and it's still going, and it's a great paper. It should be the first thing that any gay person who comes to Sacramento picks up. It's 50 cents, and it tells about everything, news and the agenda and the calendar and local organizations that support us.
So if you pick up a paper when you come to town, Mom, guess what? You'll know where to go and have a good time.
That's right.
Now, we've seen a lot of gay places in town, the bars and the beaches and things like that, but there is another great tourist attraction in Sacramento.
Yeah, besides the state capitol, which we all saw yesterday, the biggest tourist attraction is Old Sacramento, which is this old part of town that's been renovated with restaurants and gift shops, and it's pretty nice, actually, even for natives. We all enjoy it. You know, it's not just for tourists.
Okay. Well, you can stand and look at it one more time, can't you?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Now, we've changed our mode of transportation here, Joel, haven't we? Well, now this is an old-fashioned carriage ride.
I've never done this before.
And we are in Old Town now.
Right. This is Old Sacramento. I love it down here, especially on a sunny day.
Joel, being from Sacramento, living here, what did the march mean to you?
The march was great. Being from Sacramento, went near the end of the march because that's the way it's organized. The people who traveled the furthest went first. And being back there with all those organizations and seeing everyone in front of us supporting us and supporting our rights, it was great. And leading chants with people that I never knew and meeting people, and it was great.
I think it'll have an effect after this weekend. I think it'll have an effect on the gay population here.
I agree completely. There's nothing, I don't think anything like this has ever happened on this scale for the gay community in Sacramento. I don't think, not that in my memory at least.
And besides going through all those serious things yesterday and everything we did today, we had a wonderful time with you.
Great.
I want to thank you for taking us around Sacramento and showing us the gay spots, the hot spots, all the spots in Sacramento. No, it's been fun, and you've been wonderful.
Well, thanks. I've told you a few secrets that not everyone knows, and you know, keep those to yourself. But it was very nice meeting you.
I am here with Ivy Bottini, the chairperson of the March on Sacramento. How are you today?
Great. Okay. Absolutely elated.
And how do you think the march and the rally went? Are you excited?
I'm not only excited, but my faith in the commitment of our community has been absolutely renewed, mainly because there was a whole different level in that rain yesterday. There was a commitment for the people who came there to stand through downpour after downpour after downpour. And the level of commitment was much different had it been sunny. Had it been sunny, there would have been more of a party atmosphere and everybody, you know, still serious, but with that rain, you knew that these people were really serious and they were going to hang in there through everything. And they stood for 5 hours in that rain.
But do you think the purpose for the March on Sacramento, it's going to be successful that way?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's the largest march in the history of Sacramento. The police are reporting about 7,000 or 8,000. I'm used to looking at rallies, and there were closer to 20,000 people standing there. It was huge. So I believe we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We got the word out. We got tremendous coverage, unbelievable coverage on in print and video. So the word went out through the state, and the legislators know we're here, and the governor. The governor knows we're here. Yeah.
So in other words, speaking for the committee for the March on Sacramento, you did succeed in bringing the message home?
Absolutely, without a doubt. The message was brought home.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy.